Hey guys, this is Red Silvers and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Bros. 3. Since last time, I've went ahead and cleared out my 3 warp whistles out of my inventory. I did that by going to World 3 and then just warping straight to 7 and saving and starting over. On one of those trips to World 3, I also picked up a second frog suit for something that I want to show off in this video. We're going to go ahead and start out the pipe maze with World 7-1, which pretty much sums up the pipe maze for you, because it is the eponymous pipe maze level. And this one's actually pretty simple. It's a really short stage. Although Mario not wanting to go through that pipe certainly doesn't help anything. Let's go ahead and get rid of this Koopa because he has a tendency to get me when I'm coming down from here. Now up here we have a hidden 1-up. We'll go ahead and grab that. And then since we don't have a raccoon tail, we're going to come up here and use this guy to grab one. And that's going to help us out with this part coming up. And since this is a wraparound stage, you can run around and use that to fly up here, where you can get all of the coins. So we're going to do that. And then up here where we can do a little bit of a shortcut with this Koopa Troopa right here, we can go. And I guess I screwed that up, but you can actually jump off of him high enough that you can skip this little platforming. And it's okay that I got hit because I'm going to be using a power-up for the next level. But that is World 7-1. Pretty short. Just kind of your introduction to wraparound pipe mazes if you didn't do the little sneak peek back in World 4 in the fortress. Part of the maze of World 7 comes through all these pipes that you have to go through. Now for 7-2 here, before I go in, I'm actually going to use our first frog suit. I'm also going to note that we have 47 coins. That means that our magic number is going to be 93. Frogs in the desert, never fun. We're going to use these ice blocks to take care of the munchers. And one little quirk with the frog suit is that while you're holding an item like an ice block or a Koopa shell, you move like a normal Mario. I'm going to use this to get that block. This other block right here contains a fire flower. I didn't grab it because then obviously I wouldn't have a frog suit. But if you need a power-up and you're not using this trick, that's one of your options. Alright. Come down here and grab all of these coins. You want to get every one of them. 66. And you want to be quick. Go, Mario, go. Oh, so close. Anyway, if you get all those blocks, you can actually get you a P-Wing from the Mushroom House, and I was 2 coins short. You can actually miss 1 coin and you'll be okay, because you get that first coin. There's exactly 46 down here, which is what you need to get the white mushroom, but there's also that 1 coin in the block that I hit with the white block. So just something to keep in mind. I've got enough P-Wings that not getting that's not a problem, but I did want to try and show off the best way to do it. The only downside is that as far as I know, you have to be Frog Mario. You can't get that any other way because you can't swim fast enough. And maybe there's some weird speedrunner that can do trick to do that. I don't know. Speaking of speedrunners, I've been watching, actually one of my subscribers on here, he has been doing a Mega Man week, and I've been watching that. Hopefully that'll still be going on by the time this video comes up. But it's Antilles 58 is his name. And some of his buddies apparently speedrun Mario Brothers 3. And I actually compared their time to the time that I got in the Let's Racing Time race. And I was pretty close to their time, like it was within a couple of minutes. And if you've watched that race, you know that it was not a flawless performance, because it's me. I don't know if I'm going to keep this frog suit throughout this stage. It would be really crazy if I still had it by the time I got to 7-4. Alrighty, we want this pipe down here that you can see. Mario, why aren't you going down the pipe? That's okay. That frog suit served us well. If by served us well, you mean we didn't get anything that we needed. I'm not trying for it, but I'm pretty close to the fabled triple mushroom here. I'm gonna keep on keeping on. Alright, 7-3 is notable because it is an infinite star level. Start out and get this star. I'm gonna let it bounce a little bit just to get a head start. I'm gonna come down here, grab that block. Oh, it's going the wrong way. That probably just screwed me up. And then you get the same block. Alright, I think we're okay now. Getting a little bit of lag there, but... And I missed the next star block. This would have been the next one. Actually, no, it wasn't. Where was the next star? Get out of here, Lakutu. Nobody likes you. Since he's gone, we can go ahead and get some coinage. No triple mushroom for me, but that's okay. That's a fun little level because you can potentially keep your star through the entire stage. I can't think of a lot of stages like that, but 3-2 comes to mind. Let's see what our screwed up combination this time is going to be. Saber-toothed mushroom, as somebody on Talking Time dubbed it. Alright, 7-4 is the stage that I originally saved a frog suit for. Because it is probably the hardest water stage in the game. And they have this setup here, kind of like in some of the stages in World 6. It looks like you can fly up there and go over. But you cannot. I'm like 99% sure that you can't. So this is the ultimate water stage for this game. And it doesn't look too bad, but I mainly wanted to have the frog suit for maneuverability, not even necessarily speed, so much as just general basic control. Get past Big Bertha there. We're going to be dealing with a couple of these blooper nannies. The kind that spit out the bloopers that follow you. And then you get the Gelectro Maze. And this is the part of the stage that I want the frog suit for, because it gives you the ability to navigate this a little more precise than just regular swimming. This was probably my least favorite water stage in the game. It's that other stage that was in the top 3 that I mentioned in the last video. It was always the one that I got hung up on, too. But knowing that I can save a frog suit till here makes all the difference. I honestly didn't think I was going to squeeze past that Big Bertha right there, but we were just fine. And so that is the frog suit in probably its premier environment. You're not really going to get a better example of what the frog suit can do than that. For a good example of what not to use the frog suit for, we're going to be moving on now to stage 7-5. And as near as I know, all of these pipes lead to the same place. Oh, this is the weird maze level. I don't remember this level very well. That's okay. Got rid of our frog suit, not necessarily meaning to. So the whole gimmick with this stage is kind of knowing... Get out of here! It's kind of having to fill in holes like this. It's a very puzzly stage. And the idea is you kind of fill in the gaps so that later on you don't get stuck. Let's see, is this the... That's right. You have to kind of figure out what the correct exit is. It's this one. I think, like, if you go down here, for example, you get stuck, but there is an item, so we'll grab that. That's actually a really good example of the premise of this stage, though, that whole... You know, because any of these other holes that are wrong, you're going to get that block and be stuck. And I think you can actually take a shortcut right here. That feels like something that you can do if you've got a raccoon tail. Alright, let's actually remember to fill in the gaps here. Mario, get up there. Yeah, I did totally just take a shortcut. Yeah, and then here I'll fill in this gap. Oh no, bomb! I think there's like one more gap I need to fill in. Yep, it's right here. Because if you go to the end of the stage and you don't do that, then you're not going to be able to make that jump. Alright, this isn't too bad. I literally did not forget this stage. I probably haven't played this level since like the mid-set, like several years, because I know I didn't practice this one for the race. There's an item there. Nope, it's one up. Because the only reason to do this stage is for a mushroom house. So we'll do that. I have 99 lives again. Let's see what's in our mushroom house. Another Hammer Brothers suit. I'll probably put that to use in 7-6. So I'm going to go ahead and actually show off. I saved this just for this purpose. This is the music box. You can use it on the world map and it will put Hammer Brothers to sleep. It also puts that plant above us to sleep. Which I did more for show than for actual intent, because I'm going to be beating that plant anyway. But while he's asleep, I can go right past him like that. And I think this leads to that other mushroom house. That feels like a thing that's true. Nope! That was not true. And now that plant's going to be awake, because I've been to the world map twice since I put him to sleep. But here's an idea. We got a Hammer Brothers suit. Let's put it to use. There are two of these kind of plant gauntlet stages. Come on, Mario. Get up there. Alright, so you have these munchers, and there's kind of an odd trick to jumping on them. You want to jump when they're up, and then they go down. And I messed up that timing. And it made sense when I was a kid. It's just kind of the idea that you don't jump at them while they're down because you're going to take damage if you do that. There we go. I was waiting to get a shot with that fire flower, and I died in the process. So I guess the timing is not quite when they're up, but right as they start to go down. I remember that guy right there being a troll. He's positioned very obnoxiously for that jump. Let me go down here. And because it's kind of the equivalent to a Hammer Brothers stage, you get an item. So in this case, we get another P-Wing. Holy frickin' cow on the P-Wings. Remember that we already had a chance to get a P-Wing in 7-2 and we missed it. So we have 6, 7, 8 P-Wings and we could have had one more. Damn. I'm going to go ahead and use a... I guess I'm going to use a Tanuki suit. I mainly wanted to have anything that would make me big, but since the options are Tanuki suit or the raccoon suit, we'll use this. I'm actually going to show off something here. I'm not going to go right for the end of the stage, and I may actually die because of that. But I'm going to show off, this is where we used to farm for coins as a kid to get lives, because we didn't have 99 lives by this point. So you go through, you'd hit that P switch, you get all these coins, then you go through that door, you come back out, you're back up here, and you can repeat the process. And this used to be how we farmed lives. And we'd sit there and we'd do this over and over till we had 99 lives. But I'm going to go ahead, let's go ahead and we'll use the rest of the timer for this stage. I'm going to show off this castle a little bit. You've got like the rotodisc spots, you've got the hot foot candles, you've got the boo beam deals. But you'll notice that there's not any actual enemies here. And if you wander through the castle normal, you come here. And there's lava pit, no fireballs. And there's a power up there that's a fire flower or a mushroom, but it doesn't give you the ability to fly. And that's very important because you realize that you're still kind of trapped, and you actually, I don't think you can go through that pipe. I think that's an exit pipe. So let's assume that I don't have the ability to fly. You don't have a whole lot of options here. You kind of just wandering around aimlessly. There's no enemies. Nothing that you can see takes you anywhere. You see that P switch and you think you're pretty crafty. And then you jump down getting all those coins and you don't get anything. The trick is to go here and then go down this pipe. And I'm totally gonna, I doubt I'm gonna beat this stage in time. But you come here, there's a hidden Tanuki suit. And since it's a Tanuki suit, that means that you have the ability to fly. I've got 43 seconds on the clock. I'm not gonna beat the stage this time. Anyway, you get the ability to fly, you come out here. Where is it? 30 seconds, it's not gonna happen. Yep, I'm not going to make it this time. But that's the solution to this stage. There it is. And I'm going to time out. Unless I can kill Boom Boom in 3 seconds, it ain't happening. But as a kid, we'd just sit and do that and time out on getting coins over and over and over. Until we had 99 lives. Oh, and I can't actually get the P-switch this time because I don't have the item. So I'm going to show you kind of the legitimate strategy here if you come and you don't have an item. And that's why I wanted to be big when I came to the castle the first time, to show that off. Both the P-switch and the whole deal that that was going to be a fire flower and you needed to find an alternate item. So go, Mario, go! I'm going to get an end spade as soon as I beat the stage. That's the other thing, is because we'd sit and grind coins like that, you'd get to where you'd have 2, 3 end spades at a time, and they would just keep spawning over and over and over until you used up all the points. And that's part of how I got so good at doing end spades. Alrighty, so let's actually go through. This is actually a really cool idea for a level, though, where you could tell where the enemies are supposed to be, but for whatever reason, they're not there. Ah, that pipe is a pain in the butt to get to, though. It's just high enough that if you don't find it right too quickly, then you're gonna miss it. And Boom Boom is the only enemy in the entire castle. So it kind of makes you wonder, like, where's everything else? Why is the castle abandoned? Why is Boom Boom too stupid to not abandon ship with everybody else? Let's see what we can do this time. Yeah, I did get it. I totally botched the 2 sides, though. Look at that. And the Tanuki suit's also going to be good for 7-6. This is kind of a evolution of the wraparound pipe dealio. This stage is a lot very similar to that section in World 4 2. You know what I just wondered? I wonder if you could do a infinite 1-up stomp here like you could in Mario Brothers 1. I've never thought about that before. I don't know if that's possible in this game. So here we got these lifts that change direction when you jump on them. You're gonna have to nuzzle your way just right around these spikes. That is a good example of what not to do. Thank you, Mario, for your demonstration. Dang it, Mario! What the hell is wrong with you? Ooh, that's not what I need to get to that pipe that's up there. And that's not the way to do it at all. What the hey, let's break out a Hammer Brothers suit since we've got so many. Cupcakes was telling me that she thinks that these videos showing off the Hammer Brothers suit are really cool because she's never actually seen it in action. Which is kind of why I wanted to have a bunch of them on hand, because I know that they're usually considered a rare item that you never see that much of. Man, I need to calm down here. I'm like all over the place. Mario, chillax. So let's not get squashed this time. And this is what you want to do, is get this one to wrap around and go up. I'll get rid of that raccoon leaf that I don't want. So now you gotta circumnavigate these spikes. And get up to here. Whoa! I didn't mean to do that. But that's okay. I'm being greedy for these coin blocks that I don't actually need to get. Ow. Goodbye, Hammer Brother suit. No, somebody's calling me. You're gonna have to wait. I'm busy on the YouTubes. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, we'll just work our way up to this pipe. And work our way to the end here. Why do people always want to call when you're doing something? Alright, we'll go ahead and grab this end spade for items. The rare 1-up variant. I completely spaced on that one. Let's see, how far into this are we? I think... What stages are we up to? Yeah, I think this is going to be a good stopping point for this video. We got a couple of obnoxious stages, so I think I'd rather stop here and pick it up next time. So, until then, remember, follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description. And as always, this has been Red Silvers. Until next time, have yourself a good night.